What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to everybody. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. What's up, you guys? Come on in. I hope everybody is having a good evening. Shout out, Don. How many more tickets you got left? So listen, y'all, don't forget that Chef Don's brunch is this weekend, right? Is this Sunday? In the DMV. Y'all know I have my ticket. Meet me there. I believe he was saying he needed to sell 20 more tickets, but then he posted today about the ticket sales were going pretty good. Where are you at now, Don? How many more tickets you need to sell, boo? I know I'm gonna be there. I believe Shade, at least one half of Shade in the City is supposed to be there. I think both of them are trying to make it, but I know at least one half of Shade in the City is going to be there. Y'all come on in. Yeah. I think that was the main announcement I needed to make is about the we really need to sell at least 5 more tickets. Okay, we would need Don, y'all, they need to sell at least 5 more tickets. If you are in the DC area, I'm going to say it right. I'm going to say area. If you are in the DC area and you're not doing nothing else on Sunday, y'all come on out and support Don with his kitchen table talk brunch. Don, go ahead and drop the link in the chat, please, for the people. We need to sell 5 more tickets. We don't want him to have to cancel his event, you guys. I really want this to happen for him. I think they're still looking for vendor. I don't know, it might be too late for a vendor now, but I know they were still looking for vendors. And I'm going to be there. One half of Shade in the City is going to be there. El Teddy might be there. He's going to be traveling, so I'm not sure. But El Teddy might be there. So yeah, you guys, let's try to make it happen for Don. Let me say hi to my people. What's up, Cross Country Cruiser? Hey, Yana, Dad's Hot, Maryland, Duchess World, B-Lo. What's up, Cajun? Y'all, Cajun got a wrench on the other channel, honey. Cajun got a wrench on the other channel. He sure did. Ain't nobody looking at that show. Symmetry. What's up? Grown Women Don't Try Me. What's up? Ravine. Hey, boo. Complex. Montrez. Hey, Shay B. Lisa Mack. Kay just said I earned my spot. Hey, lovely Nola. Okay, and that's the link if you guys want to get some tickets. He said he needs to sell at least 5 more tickets. Now, listen, let me tell y'all something. And I ain't saying this to shame nobody. I'm telling y'all because life happens sometimes. What up, Miss Bay Thing? Hey, up, Michelle. You know, sometimes things come along at a time where you ain't really got the money for it, right? I get that. Shit happens, okay? Baby, you can get your ticket on Klarna, Klarna. They'll break their payment up to you. I think what they break it up in 4 payments, I think. So if that ticket is a little too steep for your paper, you know, your pocket right now, I understand. Trust me, I do. But baby, you could go ahead and you can go on over to Klarna and break that payment up, and then y'all can be with me on Sunday. Won't nobody know, look, your ticket say the same thing. Don't nobody know that you had to put that ticket on layaway. Don't nobody need to know you got to put that ticket on layaway, okay? And you can be right up in there. You know what, Cajun? I've been wanting to check out The Lincoln Lawyer because I read the books. I like, and I feel like I know that they did a movie with Matthew McConaughey. I honestly feel like they should have done more movies. I guess the movie didn't do that well in the box office, but I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really close to the book. But I have not checked out the series on Netflix. Check it out. Okay. Baby, let me tell y'all something. So I finished Presumed Innocent. And I meant to drop episode 9. I did my review for episode 9. I meant to drop that yesterday and I forgot. I went to bed before I did it. But I'm going to do my review for episode 10. I may just drop both. I try not to drop both episodes. If it's like 2 episodes of the same, I try to just do one day. But I may just drop both of them tonight, child. I may just drop both of them tonight. But I may check out The Lincoln Lawyer. Because, but let me tell y'all what I watched on the plane this weekend. I'm not done yet, so do not ruin the end for me. Do not ruin the end. I ain't even gonna say nothing because I don't want nobody to come in and ruin it. I'll talk about it when I'm done. I think I got one more episode, maybe 2 more episodes left. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I don't even want nobody to ruin it for me. Am I still? You know what, Raven? Friday night just ain't doing it for me. I thought it would be. First of all, I thought it was just a movie. I didn't know it was a whole series. I did watch episode 2. But when I looked, and it's like 8 episodes, and I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck did they stretch this out for 8 episodes? I don't know how they stretched this out for 8 episodes. So the answer to your question is, am I still watching it? Yes, but I'm only on episode 2. Do y'all still want me to review it? It's not that I'm not. So let me tell you guys something. First of all, I told y'all I need to get my mojo back. I have lost my review mojo, right? I got to get my mojo back. So that's part of the problem. Is I'm just not feeling my reviews these days. Number 2, maybe because I did so much reading up on the real story of what happened, like the real fight night story. And it's not that the story isn't good. It's not that the acting isn't good. I just feel like they dragging it out. I just feel like they dragging the damn story out. I don't know. You like fight night? Okay. Law night, that's not something I would enjoy. I don't like stuff like that. She asked me, did I watch Grotesque? James is reviewing it. Spiller Boy TV, he's reviewing it. He likes that kind of stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like I don't like that. I don't like horror show stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. When I was a kid, I used to like all of the Friday the 13th and Freddy and Jason and all of that and Halloween. But I don't like none of that stuff now. That's not. So no, I'm not watching it. I ain't gonna watch it. Oh dang. I'm just that doesn't interest me. I just feel like they dragging it. I feel like half of the second episode of Fight Night was just a recap of the first episode. Anyway, but I may still review it. I'm trying to get my mojo back, y'all. I'm trying to get my mojo back. And get some more and get my reviews. I guess I wanted you to share more of the backstory with Fight Night. Okay, well, I'll keep watching it. Because I did watch that second episode. I just haven't watched the third. I just haven't watched the rest of it. Okay. So I think those were all the announcements. Y'all already got me off topic and we ain't even started yet. Cajun, go on and get the timestamp ready, child. Because y'all already got me off topic. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get because I am going to be reviewing Married to Medicine. I am going to be reviewing Bell Collective. Shade in the City and I are going to do our panel review. We're going to be doing Love and Marriage Huntsville together like we did Love and Marriage Detroit and stuff like that. What's up, Tracy? My job is wanting me to work at work. How disrespectful. I know. How dare they? That's what Cajun, the Oyster Park show is what I was going to talk about. I watched 2 episodes while I was gone this weekend. I watched 1 episode on the plane and I watched 1 episode at the hotel. And I think I only had 1 episode left. So anyway, but I'll wait till it's done. Now I might just talk about it over. I may do like a review of the whole story. So if you guys do not have MGM Plus, I'm telling you, it's worth. You get a free month subscription, right? Now that all of the episodes have dropped, it is worth it. It was worth it. It's worth it to do a 1-month subscription to watch that. It is so good. The Emperor of Oyster Park with Forrest Whitaker. Baby, that thing is good. That is good. And I want to say it's 10 episodes, but I think all of the episodes have dropped now. So you can just get a 1 month subscription, binge watch it, and be good. I'm telling you, it's good, y'all. It is so good. But don't ruin it. If you've seen the whole thing, don't y'all ruin it for me, because I'm not done yet. But that last episode, I'm telling you, at least 3 of the episodes have had me at the end, have had me with my mouth open going. And that last episode definitely had my mouth going. Baby. Yeah, the girls have definitely clocked in for Married to Medicine. It definitely looks like that. Contessa, Dr. Cone Tessa is back. And she's still coming. Did you hear that Jamie Foxx said in a comedy skit that Diddy drugged him? I didn't hear that. I know he did a one-man show where he was telling a story about what happened to him. I would have to hear it in context. Hey, sir. First of all, hi, Sir James. Hey, boo. But I would have to hear it in context because, you know, number one, he's a comedian and he knows that's what the rumor is. So I would have to hear it in context and hear how he said it. But no, I didn't hear him say it. Bell collected Married to Medicine. Yeah, I don't know when Beverly Hills is coming back because, you know, right now they got 3. Right now they have 4 housewives shows running at the same time. Bravo ain't done that in a long time. Bravo has not had this many housewives on at one time in a long time. So Beverly Hills might not come back until after the new year because we have Orange County, which I don't watch, but Orange County should be almost done. We have Salt Lake City, New York, and Potomac. Now, Potomac, we know just started. So Potomac is going to probably run to the end of the year. New York is going to probably run to the end of the year. And Salt Lake City, though, they're going to probably all run until after, to the end of the year, late November, December. Which means that I feel like Beverly Hills is probably not going to come back. If it comes back before the new year, it'll be late December. Yeah, Beverly Hills is probably going to come back with Atlanta. And Atlanta's not coming back till 2025. Yeah. They're filming the reunion in 3 weeks? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right, So Jeff. It's probably going to come back with Atlanta, and that is the beginning of the year. Speaking of which, so let's go ahead and get into some stuff, y'all. We want to send prayers to Brent, Nene Leakes' son, who we found out had congestive heart failure and had to have a heart transplant. There was footage shown of him walking around the hospital, so we're going to send positive vibes. We know a few years ago, he was in a coma and he had lost a lot of weight, and but it sounds like maybe he was diagnosed at that time, maybe, and probably been on the donor list. So, oh no, child. Anyway, Cajun. So we're going to send positive vibes and prayers to him. So congratulations. Now that's what I read. I read a heart transplant. I don't know if he just had to have heart surgery. I don't know if he had a whole heart transplant. But then again, nowadays, maybe that's not as big of a deal as it used to be. I don't know. Okay, hold on. St. James, hold on. Shared it with me. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I gotta download the app and stuff, child. Yeah, I have to download the app and stuff. I gotta say, James, I'll look at it. Hey, Winter. Congratulations again. Winter, I am so jealous. First of all, congratulations. Winter sang the national anthem down to the the Commanders game on Sunday. But this whole weekend was a Darryl Green weekend. He got the key to the city on Saturday, and they put him in the ring of honor over at, it ain't FedEx Field anymore, child, but the Commander Stadium. And she sang the national anthem. So congratulations. It looked like a great weekend. And I was so jealous because, baby, I love me some Darryl Green. I grew up on Darryl Green. You know, that was my era of Washington football, honey. And I actually went to Canton. Me, my mom, my dad, my aunt and uncle, we went up to Canton when him and Art Monk were inducted into the Hall of Fame. Child, we was up there that weekend. And baby, we had a good time, okay? Because when I tell you Washington Redskins, y'all know what I mean. The Commanders, baby, that was the Commanders weekend. We took over Canton, Ohio. Do you hear me? The Washington fans took over Canton, Ohio. Do you hear what I'm telling you? The mayor of Canton proclaimed it Washington Day. Okay? And we had ourselves a good time. So I say I'm jealous because you should have just, next time I'll be your personal assistant. I'll carry your makeup bag, your purse, your shoes, girl. It was amazing. I saw so many of my old friends from when my ex, I'm sure, because it was homecoming weekend too, right? The Washington football team had homecoming weekend. Yeah, so I know it was a lot of people, baby. That was my era of football. When I tell you I've been a Washington fan since birth, I've been a Washington fan since birth. I remember when they won the Super Bowl in, was it 90? One of my best friend at the time, you had an extra ticket. Don't tell me that. That hurt my feelings. See? Okay, he did get a new heart. Okay. And extra get myself together. Baby, I would have drove straight to the because I was out of town this weekend, but my flight got in at 1:00. Baby, I'd have drove straight to the stadium. Okay. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. But you know what? That's a perfect example of ask not, want not. Y'all ever heard closed mouths don't get fed? Now, it never occurred to me to reach out to Winter and ask her. It really didn't. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It really didn't. But had I thought about it and I had sent her a slid into her DMs, that might have been blessed. I might have been blessed. See, that is a perfect example of closed mouths don't get fed. Now, like I said, I didn't think about it because I was going out of town this weekend and I honestly did not think about it. I was out of town. No, I really was. And that's why I didn't even think about it. I was out of town. But baby, my flight landed at 1. I would have drove straight because it's funny because I was in traffic getting home. I was in FedEx field traffic, child. I said, that's right. Everybody on their way to the game because we played at 4. Anyway, child, it happened. It's over. I ain't dwelling. But, next time, look out for a sister. All right. Now, Winter, you don't have to keep making it. You ain't got to keep making it worse. Talking about somebody was struggling to give it away. Now, you ain't got to keep making it worse. And I know Cookie, but I never asked Cookie for anything. I've never reached out to Cookie and asked her for anything. I've never asked her for anything. Anyway, but still though, all jokes aside, congratulations. But yeah, the next time you got an extra ticket, shorty swing my way. Hey. Anyway. But I love me some Daryl Green, and he was so deserving. It was what's the word I'm looking for? It's past due. It was past due, but we already know the former owner we had and the bullshiggity he was on, but it was definitely past due. So congratulations. Let me tell you something. I was going to marry Gary Clark. Now, when I was a kid, baby, you could not tell me that Gary Clark was not my husband. And I love me some Gary Clark. I got his signature when I was at the hall. When I went up to Canton, I was getting signature. Baby, I got all kinds of Redskin signatures that weekend. But baby, I had Gary Clark sign my shirt. I said, can you sign it right here? I don't have no more paper. Can you sign it right here? And I ain't never wore that shirt again. I got that shirt. I keep saying I'm gonna put it in glass because I've never worn that shirt because I have other Redskin players signed it. But baby, Gary Clark signed right here. He signed right there. Hold on, y'all can't see where I'm pointing at. Hold on. He signed right there. Sure did. He sure did. All right, for my non-football people, those are all Redskin players, child. I'm gonna keep it moving. Moving right along. Okay. Art Monk, but you know what? Art Monk is a sweetheart too. He was a gentle soul. I don't even know him personally, but I mean, as a player, looking, as a fan, I definitely loved they were the Smurfs. It was him, Art Monk, and Ricky Sanders. They called them they were the Fun Bunch. They were the Fun Bunch. The three of them were the Fun Bunch. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Baby, I think my mama still got a shirt that say Riggo's Rangers. I think my mama still got a Riggo Rangers shirt, yeah. She tried to get a lawsuit from him brushing up against her bosom. What are y'all talking about? I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat. Okay, moving right along. So anyway, that was my so prayers and positive vibes going out to Nene Leakes' son. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Yeah. So it says here that to begin with, this is coming from Brent. To begin with, let me say thank you, God. This year was undoubtedly the craziest for me. After several trips to the hospital and many doctor's appointments, I finally heard the unexpected news that I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure on June 19th-ish. In July of this year, I went to a 14-hour alert transplant surgery and now have a brand new heart in me. Now that I'm back, still in recovery, I've essentially had to relearn how to walk and communicate, but I'm even more fluent. What you mean you more fluent, sir? I'm just read what it says. This experience has forever changed my life. I'm so thankful to the family that donated the heart. A huge thank you to my mom. And then she starts naming all these. Child, she named Naomi. Ain't that Nene on again, off again boyfriend? Well, he put him on here. And then Nene responded, to God be the glory. It has been a lot. I'm so proud of how strong you've been through this process, son. You know, and this just, listen, y'all know I give Nene a hard time sometimes, but this let you know, you just never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. I can only imagine what Nene has been going through thinking about her son being this sick. I can only imagine. Yeah, so congratulations to him. Positive vibes. It's so weird how you forget how to walk and talk after. It is. The body is this body is a weird thing. I'm so glad he received a heart, but I thought there was a long wait list for those. Depends. I mean, my dad was on a kidney transplant list and his name came up. I mean, he didn't. Child, that's a whole nother story. He ended up not needing the kidney. That's child. Don't get me started on my daddy and his kidney situation. But it just depends. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I always thought so too, but I'm an organ donor. I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. I'm an organ donor because I'm not taking none of this with me. And to be honest with you, nothing I have might be any good by the time I'm done with it. But if there is anything y'all can use it for, y'all can have it. I'm an organ donor. Child, they can have my lungs, which I know I smoke cigars, so they might not be good. Child, they can have my kidney, but y'all know I love my Jack Daniels, so hell, that might not be no good. Child, I'm fat, so my heart might not be no good. I don't know if they're going to be able to use nothing I have, but they can have it. Mm-hmm. And I want to be cremated, so take it. My eyes, I can't see. So I don't know if it's going to be any good. Child. Lord, I'm in the middle of a custody battle with a man who needs a kidney. Oh, no. It needs to go to one of us first. But child, you can have it. Whatever you feel like you need to do with it. See, where we want to go next. They filmed the reunion for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos says somebody tried to check him at the reunion. I think the promo for the second half of the season, they said Sonny not in the promo. Sonny already told you, not Sonny, Stormy. Stormy done already told y'all she quit the show. Oh, y'all are saying next shit we don't care about. Okay, well, I'm going to keep it moving then. I'm going to just keep it going then. Look, y'all don't care. I don't care. Y'all don't care. I don't care. We are officially 2 weeks away from the election. Shout out to everybody who has already voted. Drop it in the chat. If you've already voted, drop it in the chat. If your early voting in your state has already started, if you know the date, please put it in the chat. Officially 2 weeks from today, we will know where we stand as a country. And that's all I got to say about that. Like I told y'all before, I really don't want to hear nobody talking about they don't vote, that your vote don't count. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. Just drop it in the chat if you've already voted. Congratulations to everybody who has already voted. And if you have early voting and you know when your voting starts, go ahead and drop it. I'm probably gonna go vote Friday when I get off work. I'm probably gonna go Friday when I get off work. And that's why I need to call my mama when I get off of here and make sure that her and my dad are straight. The last couple of years they did absentee ballot. And I just dropped it off for them, child. August the 26th, Tracy said in New York, hey, Quake, what's up? Early voting started in Texas yesterday. I voted early. Early voting goes through November the 1st. Yes. My family and I voted on Friday. All right. Well, thank you, everybody that voted. And notice I didn't ask nobody who they voted for. You can keep it to yourself. Although I see some people telling me who they voted for, but I ain't asking you. I already voted. Okay. Child, listen, I know I need Kamala to stop texting me like we friends. Girl, we didn't go to Howard together. We ain't pledged together. I don't know you. Stop talking about some haters is Kamala. Stop texting me. Talking about some haters is Kamala. Really, B, I need a place to get really good blue crab. Don't leave me though, please. You got to be more specific, Chef Don Don. When you say really good blue crab, I don't know what you mean, boo. So you got to... You want live crabs, you want cooked crabs, okay? You want real, like whole crabs, or you want crab leg? Tell me what you want, Don Don. Because if you're looking for crabs to buy because you want to cook them, for the brunch, I would tell you to go to the wharf and get you some crabs, okay? If you want to find a restaurant, we're not really in crab season. But you can still find some crabs, but we're not really in crab season. They probably not gonna be Chesapeake crabs. Not at the end of October. Okay. Really, B, if you come down here, I got a place where you can do it all, eat blue crab. I don't even know where you live. Where do you live, Cajun? I don't want to dox you or nothing, but I don't even know where you live. Crab season started in October, covered in Old Bay and all. Where do you live? See, this is what people don't know. You can buy crabs in DC or in the DC area after crab season, but they're not from the Bay. They're not from the Bay. They're from New Orleans. They're from the South. They bring them in. Yeah, because crab season is over. They're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be crabbing anymore. Crab season is done. You don't like crabs, but you know what? I'm gonna give you a pass because you're not from here. I'm gonna give you a pass because you're not from here. Thank you, Ravine. If you need any questions about anything dealing with voting, go to vote.org and she done dropped the link. Donda, I'm sorry. It's not crab season, boo. Yeah. When it's crab season, that's when I play my trip. Crab season starts like around Memorial Day. I don't have an exact date. You can probably Google the exact date. But it starts around Memorial Day, around that time, and it lasts until like late August, early September. I was raised on crabs, Florida born and raised. Yeah, but those not bay crabs. Those y'all's crabs. Baltimore, okay, Baltimore might have some. Okay, if you drive down to Baltimore, you might be able to get some, but I wouldn't begin to be able to tell you where to get some from Baltimore. Now, if you just want some good crab cakes, I can give you a couple of places to get some really good crab cakes. But baby, if you want some bay crabs, some Chesapeake, some Maryland crabs, baby, you should have asked me. I'd have told you was coming the wrong time of year to get them. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. All right. Now let's get into some of these lawsuits. First of all these people getting sued, and I'm not understanding why all these people. Well, I do understand. I understand why the people are getting sued. Okay. Let's start with Bill Maher because I think Bill Maher's lawsuit is Now, I used to love me some Bill Maher. I have stopped watching Bill Maher. I have not. I used to love Politically Incorrect was his show that used to come on. It used to come on Channel 7 after the nightly news. It sort of went against like the Johnny Cost and Jay Leno or whatever. And I used to love Politically Incorrect. And then he got in trouble after 9/11 because he said some stuff after 9/11 that, people ain't want to hear. So his show got canceled. And now he's had a show on HBO for years. What's the name of his show on HBO? The Countdown. What's Bill Maher's show? Somebody drop it in the chat for me, please. I forget the name of it. But I stopped watching it. I used to really, really like Bill Maher. But he just went, he's gone too far in the other direction for me. He's an atheist. So some of the stuff he says about religion, I find it to be very disrespectful. Real time with Bill Maher. Thank you. I find it to be very disrespectful. And then with Donald, the last election, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those Democrats that doesn't feel like the Democrats do anything wrong. I know the Democrats do stuff wrong, but I ain't got the energy. I just got tired of turning on his show. And every episode, he was just talking about how horrible the Democrats were. And I just got sick of it. I just got sick of it. So honestly, I just didn't enjoy the show anymore. And I haven't watched it in years. I probably haven't watched Bill Maher's show since Trump was elected, maybe. So that's been a year. It's been a while ago. I haven't watched it in a long time. He got crazy using the N-word too. I don't remember that. I believe you. I just don't remember that. Okay. I don't remember that. So let's talk a little bit about this. So Bill Maher gets sued by Laura Loomer, who is one of Trump's supporters, a big Trump supporter. Well, he was always pulling for the Democrats. I just got sick of hearing him always talk about how we screw everything up, how the Democrats screw it all up, and how I just got sick of hearing it, child. I just felt like at a time when Trump was already president and doing a number on the country, I didn't need to hear him every Friday night just, it was like, I'm already getting beat up. I don't need you to tell me how beat up I'm getting. So, Laura Loomer is suing Bill Maher for $150 million. She says that Trump affair claim destroyed her reputation. In a post to X on Tuesday, Loomer revealed that she is seeking $150 million over her belief that Maher and the television network HBO defamed her with the remark, hold on. Okay. So this is what she wrote. Hold on, y'all. This is what she wrote on Twitter. Today, I filed a defamation lawsuit against Bill Maher and HBO for falsely accusing me of having an affair with President Donald Trump on September the 13th episode of Bill Maher's show, Real Time. During the aforementioned episode, Maher joked that the 31-year-old conservative was Trump's type before stating that she was potentially sleeping with the former president. I think maybe Laura Loomer's in an arranged relationship to affect the election because she's very close to Trump, he said. She's 31. She looks his type. We did an editorial here a few years ago. It was basically, who's Trump effing? Because I said, it's not nobody. He's been a dog for too long, and it's not Melania. I think we may have our answer this week. I think it might be Laura Loomer. The complaint claims that Loomer was subjected to unjustified ridicule, embarrassment, loss of reputation, and professional opportunity, as well as being damaged financially. Defendants clearly failed to conduct due diligence and investigation of the real facts before publishing their false, malicious, and defamatory statement, the complaint says. The lawsuit goes on to deny that Loomer has ever been involved with Trump in a sexual manner as well. Ms. Loomer has never engaged in sexual relations with Donald Trump. The complaint reads, Maher had no basis, in fact, to make this statement. The complaint also alleges that Loomer was denied by Maher after demanding not only a public apology, but an invitation on his show to mitigate prior and any further damage. Neither Maher nor HBO have publicly commented. Child, this is a waste of energy, time, lawsuit, and everything else. First of all, he's a comedian. And a lot of what he said is protected under free speech. It's protected because he's an entertainer, and he's a comedian. Like he's a well-established comedian. Number two, he said, I think. Number three, you didn't lose any money or any opportunity because Bill Maher said he thinks you're having sex with Donald Trump. You didn't. Girl, you didn't lose nothing. You didn't lose no time. You didn't lose no money. You didn't lose no reputation. You didn't lose anything. Girl, you did not lose. Hello, girl, you didn't lose nothing. Girl, hey. Girl, you didn't lose nothing. Moving right along. So, that was a waste of energy, child. That was a wasted lawsuit, child. Girl, you didn't lose nothing. Moving right along. Thank you, Miss Gigi. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long time since I've watched him. I just stopped enjoying the show. I used to really enjoy him. I just don't anymore. He's really becoming a grouchy old man, honestly. Bill Maher is becoming a grouchy old man. He just seems like nothing makes him happy. Like, he's just a all right. Damn it. Yeah, my fingers. Y'all try to make me a nail appointment. I can't get into my nail person until Saturday. And when I tell y'all these nails are raggedy, I broke my nail on my way to the airport, child. I broke my nail, child. But that's okay. I'll get them done on Saturday. Well, speaking of Donald Trump, let's get into this lawsuit. The exonerated 5 are suing Donald Trump for defamation. Now let's read their lawsuit. The 5 men who were wrongfully accused and convicted of a brutal New York City assault in 1989, now known as the Central Park 5, on Monday sued President Donald Trump for defamation after he once again asserted that they were responsible for the crime and falsely claimed that the victim had died. Now, remember, we talked about that after the debate where he said that they killed that woman. And I said that woman is still alive. I said that here. I said that woman is still alive. Oh, shoot. Antron McCray, Kevin Richardson, Raymond Santana, Corey Wise, and Yusef Salam filed a claim against Trump in federal court in Pennsylvania Monday, claiming the former president defamed them, painted them in an offensive false light, and intentionally inflicted emotional distress by making his claim on the national debate stage. Now, this is interesting that Antron McCray is a part of the lawsuit. Y'all know he really don't do a lot with the exonerated 5. He doesn't do a lot of public speaking and appearances and things like that. He moved to DC. He lives in the DC area, and he actually even changed his name. He really I'm glad that he's a part of the lawsuit, but I find it interesting because he does not do a lot when it comes to the exonerated 5. He really tried to really separate himself from it a lot. In response to the comment from Vice President Kamala Harris about Trump's lengthy history with the Central Park 5, Trump claimed during the debate the group had pled guilty to the assault before changing their plea to not guilty and said they killed the person ultimately. Neither claim is true. The men never pled guilty to any crime associated with the attack, and the victim, who is now 64, is still alive. The 5 men maintained their innocence throughout their trial, conviction, and years spent in prison before they were exonerated in 2002 following the confession of a convicted rapist and murderer, Matias Reyes. Trump has, in claims dating back to 1989, repeatedly asserted that the men are guilty of the crime and said during the 2016 presidential election, the fact that the case was settled with so much evidence against them is outrageous. The lawsuit asked for unspecified amounts of compensatory and punitive damages. Stephen Chung, Trump's campaign communication director, called the complaint another frivolous election interference lawsuit. By desperate left-wing activists in an attempt to distract the American people from Kamala Harris's dangerously liberal agenda and failing campaign, in a statement to Forbes. I hope now the sad thing is Trump got so many lawsuits in front of them, child, they may not ever see nothing. But I hope they do. Congratulations to them. I'm glad they're suing. And their lawsuit seems to have a lot more, hey Lexi, seems to have a lot more foundation than that other girl, child. Now let's talk about Giuliani, child. Now you want to talk about people in trouble. Rudy Giuliani, who has been disbarred, who has lost a lawsuit against the 2 black female election workers, now has to liquidate his assets. So let me read you guys this. Rudy Giuliani must give control of luxury items and Manhattan apartment to Georgia election workers that he defamed, the judge ruled. A federal judge on Tuesday ordered former Donald Trump attorney and New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani to turn over all his valuable possessions and his Manhattan penthouse apartment to the control of Ruby Freeman and Shane Moss, the Georgia election workers he defamed and to whom he now owes $150 million. $150 million. Judge Louis Lehman of the federal court in Manhattan said Giuliani must turn over his interest in the property to the women in 7 days to a receivership they will control. The judge's turnover order of the luxury items is swift and simple, but the penthouse apartment will have its control transferred so Freeman and Moss can sell it, potentially for millions of dollars. The women who counted Georgia ballots after the 2020 election will also be entitled to about $2 million in legal fees. Giuliani has said that Trump campaign still owes him, the judge ruled. So basically, if and when the Trump campaign pays Giuliani, which child they ain't gonna pay, but if and when they ever get that money, it's going directly to those ladies. It ain't going to him. Exactly. Sell it. In addition to the Trump campaign fees in the New York apartment, Giuliani must also turn over a collection of several watches, including ones given to him by European presidents after the September 11th attack, and a signed Joe DiMaggio jersey and other sports memorabilia, and a 1980 Mercedes, once owned by Hollywood star Lauren Bacall. Additionally, the judge ordered that Giuliani turn over his television items of furniture. Damn, they're going to take that man's television and his furniture? Yeah, they're going to take that man's flat screen. I'm sorry. y'all, that tickled me. They're gonna take that man TV. Damn. They just gonna take the flat screen. They're gonna take it off the wall. Right, his air flyer, his blow dry. Somebody said they're gonna take all his hair dye. Child, the pillows. Y'all cutting up in the chat. They're gonna take the pillows to cover this. Take my money, my house and my cars. And he got 7 days to do it. Oh, God. Child, they gonna take this man. It said Giuliani must turn over his television, items of furniture, and jewelry. Oh, God. Okay. Lehman hasn't yet decided if Giuliani will be able to keep a Palm Beach, Florida condo he also owns, or the 4 New York Yankee World Series rings he has, which Giuliani's son contends his father gave him. The road to justice for Ruby and Shane has been long, but they have never wavered. Aaron Nathan, a lawyer. Now that sounds like a black man. They sound like they got a black lawyer. Aaron Nathan. That sounds like a black man. I'm glad they sound like he got a black lawyer. The outcome should send a powerful message that there is a price to pay for those who choose to intentionally spread disinformation. The judge said he was using a receivership to facilitate the transfer of Giuliani's New York property to the women because of the unique nature of the asset. He noted that one of the advantages of using a legal merchant is that it is well suited to working with auction houses and brokers like Sotheby's and Christie's to ensure that the maximum sale value of the property is realized. The defamation case against Giuliani and the latest steps to enhance the judgments are an example of how the lawyers who assisted in Trump's election subversion schemes have faced consequences for those actions, even as the criminal prosecution against Trump and his allies have been slow to gain traction. Ciao. Last December, a federal jury ordered Giuliani to pay nearly $150 million for his lies about Freeman and Moss, and the pair have been working ever since to collect their money. I know they have. I know they better. What up, Abby? Abby here, so she pulling out the hookahs. 200 of y'all in here. So the hookah's open. I saw Yana in here earlier. She already upstairs. So y'all going upstairs. Tracy here. So she can drop the drink specials in the chat. Go on and drop the drink specials in the chat. Tracy. Right. 7 whole days. Oh, gosh. Giuliani was found liable last year for defamation against Freeman and Moss after failing to respond to parts of their lawsuit. The mother and daughter claimed in their case that they have suffered emotional and reputational harm, as well as having their safety put in danger after Giuliani singled them out when he made false claims of ballot tampering in Georgia, where they worked as election workers during the 2020 election. See, he lost because he just ain't answered a lawsuit. He probably said, I'm not justifying them 2 black women. He probably called them something else, but I'm going to be nice and just say black women. Okay. He white? Damn. I thought he was black. I mean, it don't matter. I just thought he was. I don't care what color he was. He got them women that money. He got... Y'all, that man can't even keep his TV. At least he does have another house. Now, he got a condo down in Florida. The judge didn't take everything. That thing tickled me. I didn't know that was going to make me... I just was picturing... You know what? I was picturing him sitting there and them people just moving the stuff. And I just pictured them people coming in taking that taking taking it off the mount. Just taking it off the wall. That's right. How long he got? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Ooh, child. That was funny as hell. Ooh, that thing did it for me. Oh, God, that thing. Listen, I can get off here now. That thing did it for me. That did it for me. What else I got on this list? Child, I don't even know if I want to talk about nobody else, but baby, that thing did it for me. Ooh, that did it for me. That man got to give up his TV. Now, you know that. Damn. They ain't say, I think what tickled me was it wasn't specific, right? Like the other stuff, his 1980 vintage Mercedes, his, Joe DiMaggio signed, like everything else was specific about what specifically they got. And then it said his TV. Just fuck it. I don't care if it's a 50-inch, an 80-inch, a 20-inch. Just get the TV. Oh, that did it for me. Oh, that did it for me. I don't even care. Let me see what else is on this list. Oh, child. Oh, God, that thing did it for me. Oh, God. Okay. All right, let's get through. It ain't a lot left, child. It really ain't a lot left. Let's get through the fact that, right, that's what I'm saying, Diamond. Pearl, they just said the TV. Which TV? He might have a 20-inch. He might have an 80-inch. Which TV is it? He might have a big projectile type screen TV. He might have a little old tabletop. Which TV they gonna take? Charlamagne has sent a cease and desist to Donald Trump. They said that they misused him in some campaign ads. So they have sent him a cease and desist. Child, I didn't get no more. I need y'all to give me an honest answer. I'm about to ask y'all a question. I need y'all to give me an honest answer. Y'all tribe, it's 244 of y'all. I hope everybody hit that like button. Come on in, take a seat. Are y'all gonna be honest with me when I ask y'all this question? Now, I don't want everybody in here to turn into no chemist. When I ask y'all this question, I don't need everybody in here to turn into El Chapo. When I ask y'all this question, I need to ask y'all an honest question. Child, y'all know I don't watch The Breakfast Club. I just, listen, that was on my list. We was already talking about Trump and Giuliani, child. I just threw it in there, child. Before this Diddy lawsuit, and I need y'all to be honest, I'm talking about going back to the beginning. How many of y'all had ever heard of pink cocaine? Who put a one in the chat? If before. No, Abby, I haven't. What was said? Or send me the clip. I don't know. I don't know what Corey Holcomb said. Yeah, me either. I had never heard of pink coquiana. I have never heard of pink coke, and I'm asking for a reason. All roads leading somewhere here. Now, remember when Diddy's alleged drug mule was picked up down in Florida when his houses was being raided? And remember, they found allegedly found the pink coquiana on that person. Allegedly, they found it on that person. Now, that young man that unalives himself last week, that was the lead singer for One Direction, they said that they found the pink coquiana in his system. Wait a minute. Ray, thank you for putting that in the chat. We know that that's Lil Wayne's nickname. Tuccini or Tucci, whatever that name is. Tucci, whatever his name is. And that's the name of it, right? But prior to all this, we didn't know that. We did not know the connection. Well, I didn't. Let me say me. I ain't know the connection between Lil Wayne's nickname and the pink Guiuliani. I didn't know the connection. We knew that was his nickname for years, but I didn't know that was the connection was. I didn't know that's what the connection was. Now we have this young man from One Direction that unalived himself, and that autopsy showed that he had the pink in his system. I'm gonna stop saying the name. You know, YouTube will demonetize this video. Okay. Right. Thank you, Audrey. Y'all, I love y'all. Audrey said they found a little bit of that up in Diddy's hotel room when he was arrested a couple of weeks or about a month or so ago now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, today, or it might have been yesterday because I didn't go live yesterday. I didn't do a tribe meeting yesterday, I should say. Okay, Abby, thank you. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna look at it. Abby, why did it pop up and say maybe Abby? What you mean maybe Abby? Hold on. Lamar Odom said that when he was using the pink Guiuliani, it made him hear voices. He said he believes that might have been what was happening to Liam Payne. But again, Lamar Odom now was using the pink Guiuliani. Now I'm about to give y'all some tea. Y'all ready? I'm not even putting this in members only. I'm going to give it to y'all right here. Y'all ready for the tea? Are y'all ready for the tea? Put a one in the chat if y'all ready for the tea. I was given permission to share this with y'all. So if y'all ready for the tea, y'all let me know. Mm-hmm. Now, my eye in the sky slid this to me and told me I was allowed to repeat it. I was allowed to repeat it. And then I'm only repeating this because there's some YouTubers, I'm not going to say no names, that's passing y'all some false information. So I'm giving this to y'all because there's some YouTubers, I'm not going to say no names, is giving y'all some false information. Pink Tucci is pure cocaine laced with a synthetic fentanyl. That's where the pink color comes from. It works in your body like instant heroin. You get high with little to no side effects, and it is highly addictive. This is what I was told. I'm going to read it to y'all one more time because there's some people out there that's not giving y'all right information. So this is information that was slid to me. Allegedly. It is a pure cocaine with a synthetic fentanyl, which is where the pink color comes from. It works in your body like instant heroin with little to no side effects. And it is highly addictive. I did, Sir James, we were going to talk about him today, but I don't even feel like going into that today. We'll probably talk about him tomorrow. We'll probably talk about the Abercrombie offense situation tomorrow, child. Listen, I got such a good laugh off of Rudy Giuliani. I don't even feel like going down that road. I don't feel like going down that road today, but we'll probably talk about it tomorrow. Tracy said, really be, that's the high end stuff, child. Well, I thought it was regular with food coloring. Abby, I'm not doing this with you. Not the food coloring. All right, let me look at this video that Abby sent me for Corey Holcomb. Hold on, let me see what he said.
control them better. A girl who can't afford to say, fuck you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to...
Baby, why you send me this ignorant shit? Corey Holcomb talking about something. He date women with no money because they can't afford to leave him alone. That's some ignorant shit. That's some ignorant shit. Moving right along. Moving right along. Moving right. I can't. Let's get into the That's some ignorant shit. The sad part though is he ain't lying. There's some women that will let a man talk to them crazy. All right. In dummy news, Wiz Khalifa faces up to 2 years in prison after being indicted for smoking weed on stage in Romania. Here's the thing. Why do we, and when I say we, I'm talking about Americans. I'm not talking about black or white. I'm talking about Americans. Why do we keep going into other people's country wanting them to change their laws? Why do we keep going into other people's country disrespecting what their laws are? I don't care how big of a weed head you are. If you cannot control your habit to the point where you can't go on stage and perform without getting high in mid-concert, like you can't get high before or high afterwards, you got to just be smoking the whole time you on stage. Now, the reality of the situation is he probably ain't going to go to nobody's jail. He probably ain't going to go to nobody's jail. Let's just call a thing, child. He probably ain't going to go to nobody's jail. But that has got to be the most ignorant shit. I get so sick of hearing about us going over into other people's countries and disrespecting their country. Those are their laws. Weed is clearly not legal in Romania. Now, here in the United States, people be like, oh, it's freedom of speech. It's freedom of this. It's freedom of that. You don't have them. You don't have those rights in other countries. If you don't go sit your ass all the way the fuck down. Just ignorant. I must issue an apology and a congratulations all at the same time. I spoke too soon the other day when I congratulated the New York Liberty on winning the WNBA championship. They had not won it yet. They had just evened the series, but they did win it the other night. And congratulations to the WNBA, the New York Liberty. They absolutely did win the championship. Now, I have two problems. Problem number one I have is, why wasn't that game on television? It was game 5 of a 5-game series of the WNBA championship. I felt like that was disrespectful as fuck that game wasn't on network television. Now y'all played some of the damn playoffs. Why y'all didn't play the championship game? Do y'all know what was on in my local network? Do y'all know what was on Channel 7, which is where the playoff game, where the WNBA games come on Channel 7 down here? Do you know what was on? Today must have been Sunday night. Do y'all know what the fuck was on Sunday night instead of the championship game 5 of the WNBA championship game? I didn't even see it on ESPN, Ruru. It wasn't on my ESPN because I looked. I didn't see it on, let me say this. I ain't see it. If it was on, I missed it. Because I looked, it wasn't on my ESPN. Because I looked on TNT. I looked on every channel that I thought was showing. Now, maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed it, but I did not see it. Okay, Quake said it was on ESPN. I missed it. Then I apologize. All right. I will apologize to the WNBA. I apologize. I didn't see it then. I watched it. I watched it online. I did watch it, but I watched it online. Then I take that back. That was me. I just didn't see it. It was on ESPN, but they were too worried about the football. Right. I just didn't see it. And I flipped. But what I didn't do, it must not have been labeled correctly because I flipped through all the ESPN. I didn't click on each channel. I looked to see if it was in the title, like on the guide. So they must not have had it labeled correctly. All right. Well, I apologize then because I was mad. Now, I did watch it. I was watching it online. I watched it. I found a channel and I was watching it on the internet. So I apologize. That was me. My bad. But I agree it should have been on ABC. Because I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Because it won't shit on y'all know what was on ABC Sunday night in my area? Bruce Springsteen concert. Now listen. I like Bruce Springsteen as much as the next person. I really do. I really do like Bruce Springsteen. But that concert could have waited till Tuesday, Monday, Saturday. Like, y'all could have played that at any time. It wasn't like it was breaking news. It was Bruce Springsteen in concert. Bruce Springsteen has been playing in concerts for 50 years. It's not like he was going to play a new song that we hadn't heard. Now, my next question. Now, y'all know I don't do no whole lot of begging down here. I really don't. I don't do no whole lot of begging. I don't really do no whole lot. Look at my girl. Y'all see my girl holding up the championship? Y'all see my girl? Y'all see Ellie? Y'all see Ellie with her hat on holding up the trophy? Y'all see my girl Ellie? Y'all see my girl? Look at Ellie laid out on the floor. Look at Ellie laid out on the floor. Look at my girl. Y'all, I don't do no whole lot of begging. Who gonna buy me an Ellie t-shirt? I'm gonna put that on my Christmas wish list. I'm gonna put that on my Christmas wish list. That somebody buy me an Ellie t-shirt. I really love her. I don't know what I'm gonna do now that the season is over. I'm gonna just have to, because I am subscribed to her on social media. I'm gonna just have to. Who gonna buy me? Don't tell me. Surprise me. I'm gonna put it on my Christmas wish list. Y'all know I don't ask y'all for a lot, but I do want an Ellie t-shirt. And I know before somebody be like, you can buy your own. I can. Look at Ellie popping champagne. Yeah, Ellie popping champagne. Yes, Ellie. Yeah. Oh, look at my sis. Abby says she gonna get it. Anna Slither. Not Anna Slither. Y'all, Abby bought me all this damn Harry Potter shit for my birthday. Ruru, as a season. Listen, somebody slid into my inbox and was like, I see you love Ellie. I'm 2 degrees of separation from them. I said, bitch. And that's not what I said to them, but in my mind, I was like, bitch. Now, I do not want to ruin the illusion. I don't want to know who's under the hood. I don't want to know who it is in real life. I just want to meet Ellie. I don't want to meet the person behind Ellie. No disrespect to them, but I want to meet Ellie. So if you were that person that slid into my inbox and told me you was 2 degrees of separation from Ellie, now I was real nice when I said, wow, tell them how much I love them and that they really brighten my day, which they do. When I tell y'all, sometimes I'll just go watch some Ellie videos and I really be in this bitch laughing and smiling. I am so serious. But the person that is 2 degrees from separation, I just want a meet and greet. I just want a meet and greet. I want to take a picture with Ellie. That was you? Okay, listen. I don't want to ruin the illusion. No disrespect to the real person underneath the hood. But I want to meet and greet. So I told y'all we're going to a New York Liberty game next year. We are going to do a Really Be New York Liberty trip next year. The next WNBA season. We are going to buy some tickets. Okay? And I want to meet and greet. So if they offer a Ellie meet and greet for the people who are season ticket owners, can y'all just keep me posted? And I'm so serious. Can y'all just keep me posted of when they might be doing any type of like fan events where you can meet Ellie and take pictures with Ellie? That is what I want. And I actually want a Ellie. I want like a stuffed animal Ellie. I want one. I want like a actual stuffed animal Ellie, which I'm sure they sell up there. I'm gonna give me one. I posted a gif of Ellie at work today and didn't know who the hell it was. I just posted it because it was funny. You know what? That's my girl. Ellie is my girl. So anyway, and I be so serious. Look, somebody said she is so serious. I am so serious. We have to go to her birthday. Baby, her birthday party last year was off the hook. Do you hear me? Yes, I'm so serious. If anybody, when those tickets for those types of events go on sale, let a sister know. Because I will drive to New York. And I ain't even playing. New York ain't but a 3.5 hour drive for me. I drive to New York. Y'all saw I drove to New York just to see Bishop Whitehead get sentenced. I drive to New York for Ellie. If I could drive for Whitehead, y'all know I could drive for Ellie. Okay. All right. Moving right along. With that being said, though, the WNBA players are threatening to strike. They have rejected their latest CBA deal. Pay them women. That's it. That's all. I don't have nothing more to say. Pay them women. Pay the women. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, sweetie? I ain't seen you in a long time. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Okay. They've got to do what Billie Jean King did to tennis. Pay them women. That's all I got. I mean, I don't think I need to say anything more than that. Pay them women. All right, let me scroll through. Let me see what else I wanted to talk to y'all about. The Abercrombie and Finch, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to have to do that another day. I don't want to bring my mood down, child. But I'm sure y'all noticed what's going on with the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. But we will talk about it. I just can't do it today. You with G-Ho and... Oh, I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to try to get to G-Ho next year. If G-Ho's not the same weekend as the Louisville Book Festival, I'm going to be at G-Ho. If it's the same weekend, we're going to Louisville. We're going to Louisville. If it's the same weekend, we're going to Louisville. Okay? All right. I think I'm going to save this for the teacher project. Me and El Teddy got to get back on the teacher project. I have an article here about, but I'm going to say this for the teacher project. With that being said, folks mad at Angel Reese for wanting money through that podcast. And I'm like, duh, she needs to get her coin well she can. She better get her money, however, whoever, whatever. People crack me up. Well, sometimes you just damned if you do and you damned if you don't with these people. Like, you want women to make more money, but you don't want Angel Reese to make more money. You want women to be more visible, but you don't want Simone Biles to accept that she is the greatest to ever do it. You want women to be respected and honored, but you don't want women to stand up for themselves like Jordan Childs. Like, I need y'all to make up y'all motherfucking minds when it comes to women. Like, stop. It's asinine and a shame that Angel's only making $80K from the WNBA. Why you think them women be going overseas? Even the marquee players, a lot of them make money off of their endorsements and stuff outside of basketball. But it's not their salary that does it. It is not their salary. Now there's some of them that are good, comfortable and making good money off of other things, but it damn sure ain't they WNBA salary. No man, Pam. Hell, Angel Reese was making more money than that in college through her NIL deals. Sure. What was I getting ready to say? I was going to say one more thing before I get out. Did you see that Carlos King interviewed Tawanda Braxton? No, I don't care. Somebody asked me to keep reviewing the videos that Kevin was dropping, and I was, I told him no, I'm probably not gonna be reviewing it. I told y'all I was done with that, and I meant that. Like, unless something major comes out, I'm really done with it. Only reason why I even got on it to begin with is because of the whole Tracy Will piece of it. I will say this though, that Kevin, I told you guys where you could find it, where Kevin has been doing his own, telling his own story. And he did drop another video where he talked about him and his son's relationship, but he really didn't say anything more than what he's already said. He did say that they kept him out of the room when Tracy was meeting with her attorney. So he did not know everything that was in the will, because he said they did keep him out of the room with certain things. He said that he understands where Tracy was coming from when she made certain decisions, but he said he wished that she would have made some different decisions because he did not feel like his son was ready for the responsibility that Tracy left him with. He said he's not angry. He just doesn't think the son is ready. And he said a lot of pressure has been put on him. And that he said they've had a lot of loss in a small amount of time, because if you guys remember that they had the Braxtons had a niece that passed away a few years before Tracy died. And he said that his son and the niece were like, they grew up like brother and sister, because she had lived with them for a while. I think somebody even asked, why did she have I think her name is Lauren. Somebody even asked, well, why did Tracy have some of Lauren's ashes? Because Tracy helped raise her. She was like a daughter to Tracy. And so he said that, his son lost her. He lost Tracy. He lost his wife. That he just dealt with a lot of loss in a short amount of time. So he did speak to that, Yeah. So anyway, if you guys want to go and look, but I'm done, child. Like I said, unless something major comes out, I'm done. I feel like we have beat that horse. Okay, we get it. And either you side with the father, you side with the son, you side with the sisters. It is what it is at this point. I just wanted to, moving right along. It was something, I really feel like it was something else I wanted to tell y'all. And I feel like it's we'll do the Abercrombie and Fitch. That case is filed in California, and Tracy has a hard time getting cases in California because one, they're harder to pull up, and two, they want you to pay for them. So we may or may not get the actual lawsuit, but we will we may not get the actual lawsuit, but we will Lord, I can't get it out. We will talk about it. I couldn't get it out. I think we'll do a game night. This just popped in my head. I think we'll do a game night in November. We'll do a game night in November. I think we'll do it around Thanksgiving, because I'm not going to have a traditional Thanksgiving. So maybe Thanksgiving weekend we'll do a game night. Saturday, Lord, I was going to say everybody name except for Abby. Saturday night we'll be at Abby's house celebrating her birthday. So you guys come on over there, show the birthday girl some love, and we may even have some surprises for you. Tracy, I mean, Abby, that's why I don't want to do that Abercrombie and Finch, because I said I was going to do a Diddy free, even though I sort of talked about the pink Cocana. But I said we was going to do a Diddy free show, and that's why I really don't want to do Abercrombie and Finch today. I just need a break. But we'll do it. We will do it. We just ain't doing it today, child. Oh, it's next Saturday. Oh, November the 2nd. My bad. My bad, Abby. My bad. I don't know. You know what? I keep thinking this weekend is November. Okay, I'll be in New York next weekend, but I'm gonna jump on, child. I'm gonna jump on. Abercrombie thing was from the southern. Oh, I thought that was California, Tracy. They said that's in the Southern District of New York. Thank you, word on the curb. Thank you, boo. If it's in Southern District of New York, Tracy. If it's in Southern District of New York, Tracy, let me know if you can get it, if you can pull it. If not, I'll see if. I know right now Pam is semi-vacationing, but maybe I see. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here. I'm rambling now. Let me get off of here. I just feel like it's something I wanted to say to y'all, and I don't know what it is, but that's that. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.